Hey, Good Lifer community, Steve Welty, CEO of Good Life Property Management. And today I kind of just wanted to discuss three kind of big things going on in our world and in the world of, San Diego, just in general, and just being a human in general. And I wanted to kind of share these with you because I think you'll appreciate them, or at least like knowing about them. So the first is that the San Diego City Council recently voted to pass some strict new renter protections. You may have seen the article in the UT. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, it kind of came out of nowhere. Reading through it, I'm like, okay, some of this stuff makes sense. But there was one big change that I was really shocked by, and it was that it would require landlords to pay tenants 2 months rent relocation expenses, or 3 months if they're a senior citizen or disabled, if the owner gives them notice to vacate. So this could be like an owner taking the property off the rental market because maybe they're going to move in or move a relative in, or maybe they're going to sell the building and taking it off the rental market, so to speak, or maybe they want to substantially remodel the whole building. And so they want to give a tenant notice, basically at no fault of their own. It's called no fault eviction. And so the tenant's otherwise paying the rent, but they need to be asked to leave. And I thought, wow, that's a really bad idea on a lot of fronts. But the biggest issue was I saw with a lot of our clients who own houses and condos, a lot of you chose to rent your place and it was your home. Big update. Luckily, they're going to carve out an exception for single family homes and condos. So that's a big sigh of relief, because that would have really hurt not just owners, but people from even potentially putting their property on the market. So I'm really excited to report that. Now, the final bill is going to be voted on the 16th. So they're still drafting it. The reason I know this is because I kind of got an advanced copy of what it's looking like so far. So if you have a house or a condo, you can rest easy that it's not going to affect you as long as you do the proper disclosures, which if you're a Good Life client, we'll take care of that for you and make sure that you're in compliance. So if you happen to do it yourself, though, and you need some help, make sure you talk to us, because there's going to need to be some specific disclosures given. And if you're a multifamily owner, stay tuned, because we're going to be on top of this for you. And we'll make sure we do a new video that kind of goes over the specific things that have to do with multifamily property owners and how it will impact you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is just the broader discussion around the greatest opportunity we have in real estate in, the last 20 years, right now and coming up. And let me explain what I mean briefly. So there's a couple big opportunities. The first is that a lot of us have 3%, 2.75, 4% mortgages on our homes, and rates are now at 6.5%, 7%, potentially going up from there. And this low mortgage rate has now become a big asset to you and to us. And so a lot of people are second guessing, hey, maybe if I need to move out of my home, maybe I will decide to rent it versus sell it. And because I don't know if I can get this home at this price again, I don't know if I can get this rate again. And so it's really going to add a lot more rental properties to the market, I feel like. And luckily, since this bill didn't, affect single family homeowners, that's why I was so worried about it, because that would have put a dent in it potentially. But, people that might not have rented their home, I know a lot of you I'm speaking to rented your home with us, and initially you didn't plan on it being a rental. It was your family home. And so that's part of our purpose here at Good Life, and what we're really excited about is helping first-time landlords especially, rent their home out successfully, because that adds another rental to the market. It gives the owner an opportunity to become a long-term investor and experience all the benefits of owning rental property, the tax benefits, the wealth creation. And it's just can help stabilize the rental market and provide more homes. Like, you're a housing provider if you're providing your house for rent. And so it's like a triple win in my book. And there's that big opportunity. And then the other big opportunity is just what the market is likely to do in the next, 3 to 5 to 7 years. We're going through a bit of a correction. Home prices are dropping. And this also forces or, encourages people sometimes to rent their home because they don't want to sell at a discount. But the opportunity, again, renting your home, whereas if you wanted to sell it, but you rent it, initially it might be like, oh, I wanted to sell it, I can't get my price. But then having this, if this turns into a long-term opportunity to be a buy and hold investor, that's just going to kind of transform what you're able to do for the community, for your own personal wealth creation, and just, you know, elevating and 10xing kind of like your lifestyle and what you like to do. And the opportunities real estate can provide with that. So that's really exciting. And then also with prices coming down, on the flip side, there's going to be a big opportunity to buy in the next 5 years. So I am personally saving money. I encourage anyone interested to save money so that when the time is right, we can get more properties to rent, have more places for people to live, and you know, enhance the good life even more throughout our community. And lastly, which kind of ties up on a personal note, the third thing I wanted to kind of just talk about that I've been thinking a lot about is the idea of unique ability, and that we're all each given a unique skill set and something that really lights us up and that we can do with never-ending passion and skill. And sometimes it's usually what gives us energy, you know, but it's often sometimes hard to peg down exactly what that is. But the cool thing about our mission at Good Life and helping people rent their homes successfully is that it frees up their time or their mental energy to focus on the few things that matter most in life. Time's really short, and I don't want to look back at my life and regret spending so much time doing stuff I didn't like. And so I'm really proud of the team we've built here to be able to take, people can manage their own property, you know, they can figure it out. Laws are making it more complex, but yeah, it's like you could mow your own lawn. You could probably cut your own hair, you know what I mean? And for some people, that makes a lot of sense. I know personally people that cut their own hair, and they do a pretty good job. But you know, for a lot of people that want to lean into their unique ability and grow their lives 10x as far as income impact and relationships and time, we're just hope to be a small part of that. And thank you for our Good Life clients for allowing us to be a small part of that, help free up your time, energy, and help you grow into the best version of yourself. So that's kind of what's on my mind. If we can help you with anything, please let us know. I appreciate you very much. Thanks.